This is just about the easiest eye makeup look, especially for brown eyes. It just lights them up and makes them sparkle. The first thing I'm going in with is this Skin Hero Glow from Erborian. This is just a glowing base. And for my foundation, I'm going in with this one from Hourglass. It's called Illusion. I'm using shade 8. It's such a lightweight base, but covers so well. Next, I'm concealing with a little bit of the Radiant Creamy Concealer in Creme Brulee. This is just gonna brighten up the center of my face. One way I like to make my concealer look even more natural is using my finger to blend out right at the lash line. It just tapers up and makes it look less obvious. And of course for this look, I want to bronze. I'm using Hoola Wave from Benefit in medium. I always loved Hoola, the bronzer, and now that they have a cream bronzer, I use this all the time. I'm also going to contour for this look just for a little more definition using a cream contour. Notice this is different from the bronzer in that it is more of a cool tone, it's not warm. So I'm just strategically adding this and blending it out, making sure not to blend in broad areas like I did with the bronzer. It's much more concentrated. This step is totally optional. I'm taking this LA Girl concealer in a very light pink. So this is not only going to brighten up the center of my face even more, but it's going to make my blush appear more pink. It's just going to give it a more true pink color. So I'm just blending this out the way I would concealer in kind of a bigger area under my eyes. And you can see how much more that brightened up the center of my face. Speaking of blush, I'm using this LA Colors shade, very affordable, just a dot on each side. I love a good liquid blush. I'm just kind of stippling it in place and just slowly starting to fan it out so that it blends. This really creates a very even, seamless blush. This was actually my first time trying the Lawless pressed powder. This is the translucent, it's talc free, and I ended up loving it. I'm just using a brush to lightly set under my eyes and anywhere else that I get a little bit more shiny. This next step just really amps up the pink cheek. This is Milani's Baked Blush in Pink Panna Cotta. I'm using this just on the edge of the pink blush toward my eyes. Again, it's just going to give it a little more of that baby pink. And I can no longer do my makeup looks without the Dolly setting spray, so I'm going to give my face a good spritz. Now for the brows, you've seen me use the Maybelline SuperLock many times, but I always use the clear. They were out, so I ended up just buying the dark brown, and I ended up loving it. It just really makes my eyebrows more bold. It obviously tints them a little bit darker. Now onto the eyes, I'm starting with the RMS Cashmere Matte Eyelights in Mossy Stone. This is a cream eyeshadow that I'm just going to apply all over my lid and start blending it up toward my brow bone, just into the crease, not past it. You could really just wear this on its own with some mascara. It's such a gorgeous color. I'm also applying this to my bottom lash line, just from the inner corner all the way out to the outer corner, just giving it a much more soft, smoky look. Okay, now for my favorite part. So the two eye pencils I'm using are from Pixi. I'm starting with Copper Glow, which is the most gorgeous, rich brown shade, but it's got these specks of like a silver glitter in them too, very soft. So I'm just applying this to the outer part of my lash line and using a smudge brush to create a sort of a smudged out winged shape. And you can see those sparkles starting to develop. It is so pretty. Look at that. Wow. I want the eyes to really stand out, so I'm going to apply to the inner corner as well and just make sure that beautiful rich brown shade goes all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner smudged out. And of course, I'm going to apply this to the bottom lash line as well. I'm not going to apply it directly to the outer part because that's just going to drag the outer corner of my eye down. So I'm going to focus most of that smokiness in the inner part of the bottom lash line and just blend it out toward the outer corner. Same thing, just draw a line. It doesn't have to be anything clean. It can be messy. Just have that general shape and then go in with your smudge brush and blend it out, smoke it out. The important part here is creating that really swooped out winged shape like I'm doing here. Now I'm taking the same eye pencil in Onyx, which is black, and I'm just intensifying the outer corner of the lash line. So same deal, but much smaller, applying a little bit of that black liner and using my smudge brush to blend it in with the brown. You can do as much or as little of this as you want. Just do a little bit, have a look in the mirror and see if you want to add more or leave it as is. But they blend together so nicely. This is like a horrific part. I hate doing this, but it just really makes it look much better. Open your eyes really wide and apply the black liner into your inner rim and into the waterline as well. I just look so terrified anytime I do this. All right, we're good to move on to mascara. This has been my favorite for a long time. It's Bad Gal Bang from Benefit. Just really gives lashes a lot of volume and length and gives it that nice kind of cat eye look. I do want to hit the bottom lashes for a look like this, but unfortunately I couldn't find the one waterproof mascara I have because I really don't like waterproof mascara. But the bottom lashes, you do want to use waterproof because it'll keep the mascara on the bottom from transferring to your cheeks. Now a pink lip goes perfectly in this color palette, so I'm going to start with a pink liner from Buxom. These liners are great. They've got great staying power, really good for overlining, although I did overline a little too much for this look, so don't make fun of me. But when I do overline, I make sure to smudge it out with my finger so it doesn't look super obvious. So once I'm done with the liner, I just take my finger and kind of smudge it out. This is also a Lawless product that I'm just trying for the first time. It's called Strawberry Popsicle. Such a high shine gloss, and it really plumps up your lips. It's beautiful. Look at how shiny that is. And that's it for this eye makeup look. It says it's for brown eyes, but you don't have to have brown eyes to wear it. It just makes brown eyes pop. But I hope you love this look and I hope you recreate it.